Hi, and we're back. Ion Franchising. This is your host, Lance Graulich. Talk a lot about franchising, but Wendy's sells hamburgers, but they also sell chicken. So guess what? Today, we're going to talk about a great brand, the anomaly in the world of franchising. It is not a franchise, and it's a business opportunity. This episode's sponsored by SEO Samba. Empower your franchise with predictable results and AI-driven marketing.
Up next,
you can build a SignWorld operation to be as big as you want it to. Our largest operation is $40 million. That's sexy.
$40 million.
Yeah.
We have no rules that require. We don't charge a royalty. They pay a one-time fee to get in. They pay a very modest $2,000 per year administration fee. And they're paid in for life.
And you heard it here. That's the fact, Jack and Jeanne. Welcome to the show, Jack Werner, president of SignWorld, and Jeanne Boram, who is the managing partner for SignWorld. They've both been there a million years. They're going to tell you everything you wanted to know and more. Welcome.
Thanks so much, Lance.
Why don't you start sharing with the audience, what is the difference between a franchise and a business opportunity? You can both jump in on this.
A business opportunity is a licensing arrangement that we're governed by the states, similar to a franchise, but with a number of exceptions. We have no rules that they're required to follow. We don't charge a royalty. They pay a one-time fee to get in. They pay a very modest $2,000 per year administration fee. From there, they're paid in for life. They operate under their own name. They're able to have regional and national customers. They have their own website with their own Google reviews. We're there to train and support them, but we allow them to run it their way.
So they all have their own name. They're not using the SignWorld name.
Correct. We teach them how to brand themselves. And it's an industry that's fragmented, so there is no name brand recognition that we're fighting against. It's a very, very fragmented industry. We tend to attract leaders rather than followers. The people that I want to do it my way, but I need some advice on how to do it. So they're a little bit more entrepreneurial than a true franchisee.
I got an opportunity to spend time, as you're aware, in the land of SignWorld in California. I got to meet with a lot of happy, successful owners. And one of the things that fascinated me is because they have flexibility in the business model, there were some owners that had as few as 0 employees. And then I talked to other owners that had maybe 10 employees. But they all enjoyed the freedom and they all enjoyed the flexibility, but they all enjoyed the support and the great marketing that you offer. So talk a little bit about even your new virtual franchise or virtual business, I should say.
Yeah, the virtual is a whole new game changer in our business model. So when you think about our industry and what our owners do, it's really delivering a service for a business. We're helping bring their brand image to life. We're helping them communicate with their customers, with their employees, and helping get their message out. So as a virtual run operation, you're taking away the manufacturing component and you're having others build the products for you, but you're still doing everything else. Yeah. But it allows you to run a business in a very different way than the traditional brick and mortar sign company.
So signs don't really seem too sexy. So talk a little bit about, why people are getting into the sign business.
Yeah, that's a great question, Lance. I think people traditionally, when they think of signs, they're thinking of banners or yard signs or just things that aren't sexy. But, the reality is, I look at this twofold. Signs are sexy for businesses that need them. It's again, their outward messaging. It's them attracting other clients or other customers. So it's incredibly important for the clients that our owners are servicing with getting their messaging out there. What I'll also say is, the business offers a lot of characteristics that not all businesses do. It's really a business that is tailored towards working with other businesses. So it's B2B. It's Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, no nights or weekends. It's got tons of variety in every single day. You can build a SignWorld operation to be as big as you want it to. Our largest operation is $40 million. That's sexy.
$40 million.
Yeah, out of one location.
With worldwide customers.
Yeah, sign me up. That's not virtual. He's got to do some manufacturing.
He absolutely is, absolutely. But I think it's, the characteristics of the business that make it so inspiring and unique. It's, meeting a lifestyle for the owners that want the lifestyle aspects of this type of business model. Those are the things that make it very attractive for people who join us. Jack, any comments from you on
Lance,
that?
just to add to the $40 million operation. The operation is in San Diego. He lives in Hawaii. He hasn't been in the building in 8 years.
One of the common questions I get all the time from people, it's more like a comment with an exclamation point. I don't want to be chucking a truck or staying in a van. In other words, I don't want to buy a job. I want to build a business. And the amazing thing about SignWorld is you have people that are doing $1.5 million a year that I've talked to. They're happy as can be, a few employees, no nights and weekends, as you said earlier. They make their $300,000 a year. They're thrilled. And then you have somebody doing $40 million. What's the difference? And I'm sure there's some people in between.
Yeah, it's an owner's mentality. You know, some people have a big vision and a big goal, and others are just looking for a better lifestyle and more control. So I think that's what's beautiful about this model is you can build it to be as big as you want to with one investment, with one location. You know, in other franchise concepts, if you want a higher income, you might need to buy multiple territories, multiple units. But not with SignWorld. You know, you move into a bigger space, you add more equipment, you add more people, and get more volume. We haven't mentioned it yet, but, you know, a great success story that we can share with you. One of the members of our corporate team now is a former SignWorld owner. He started an operation in Dallas a few years ago. He grew that business to over $2 million in 3 years and was doing business in 45 states. To Jack's point earlier, he couldn't do that in most concepts, and he wouldn't be able to do that without the owner community. So having this system allows our business owners to actually brand their business nationally if they want to, but some don't. Some are just good with local and they're not looking to make a large income. They just want to serve their community. But having the freedom to build it to be as big as they want or in whatever direction is what most people are looking for when they come to us. They're not looking for a cookie cutter. They're not looking to buy a job. They want to build something different. Jack, anything to add to that?
The limit of the business is the owner himself. It's not, there's more signs than there's people, so there's plenty of business out there. While there's lots of sign companies out there, over 90% of them are owned by former sign makers, former employees who saved up nickels to be their own boss. They're a technician trying to run a sign company or run a business where we're business people running a sign company. It's showing up for the appointment on time. It's delivering the quote effectively, and then having time management software to timestamp each project, how long to design, to print, to assemble, to install. We can actually deliver on schedule, and that's what the corporate customer is looking for. It's some professionalism in industry that's been around for thousands of years, but has been fraught with ineptness.
And you heard it here. That's the fact, Jack and Jeanne. So, final words of wisdom and advice for the audience. You guys have been fabulous, of course.
Jack, you got the wisdom. You're the wizard.
Jack, you're first. Ladies last.
You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to own a business. You want to be in charge of your life. You want to be confined by the restrictions of a franchise, but you need the help and advice of a system. It's a fun business. Our happy factor is way beyond what I think most franchise systems.
Yeah, I'd say my wisdom is think out of the box. I think people think, like I said in the beginning, signs might not seem sexy, but the type of business and the characteristics of the business are more important than what you're delivering to your customer as an owner. So think about a business that's going to offer the lifestyle that you're looking for and not necessarily what you're delivering. But then you add on it that you are producing a product that every business needs. Schools, churches, grocery stores, gas stations, car dealerships. There's endless opportunity out there. So when you think about that aspect, I just think it's a fascinating business and an industry to be part of.
You guys are both fantastic. Thank you for being my guest today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lance.
If you're ready to talk about franchise opportunities, hit the link below to schedule a call. My services are free, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for listening.